What's going on? This is Greed Omega for Greed on Life, and this is a Call of Duty commentary. And this commentary is a response video to HumptyDumpty's video about Black Ops 3. Um, what really sparked this video, well, his video anyway, because he made a video and this is a response to his video, was the fact that we were playing one night a couple days ago, and I mentioned something about there being dedicated servers, and he was saying stop complaining and just play the game, blah blah blah. And I mentioned basically the way he was acting was very fanboy like, like you just want to defend them, like almost like your dad works over there or something. So I'm gonna give Call of Duty its due, which is it's solid value. When you buy a Call of Duty game, you're getting plenty of value for your buck. You're getting a full campaign that's gonna be decent. You're gonna get a co-op mode. You're gonna be getting a solid multiplayer. Multiplayer is the bread and butter of this series. So you're looking at a lot of hours of content that is gonna be more than enough for most people. So overall, you can't complain with the value proposition. When it comes down to it, Call of Duty probably offers more content in its annual package than most other shooter games. Period. I mean, I think that's almost a bygone conclusion. And he wanted to justify how he felt about playing Call of Duty every single year, and the same thing about every year people say the same things about getting hyped in, and how this new entry in the series is so much better than the rest, and it's almost like a joke now that every time the new one comes out, the new one is like so revolutionary and how awesome it is and everything, but it's just like it's just a joke at this point. Not to say that the game isn't good, it's just these fanboys and their justification for it. I'm not saying that Humpty Dumpty AKA the PS4 Gamer, who this is addressed to primarily, and there's a lot of other people like him who feel the way he feels, that every year is a new thing, even though it's the same old thing. He was speaking of challenges, getting weapon camo. They're all the same. It's the same thing from last year. Maybe the camos might look a little different. Maybe the guns might look a little different, but whether the guns look different or the camo looks a little different, still the same challenges. The maps might be different, but overall the gameplay remains relatively intact from one version to the next. That's how you can, if you're good at any one of the games, you can pretty much hop right into any of the other ones and do pretty well, because they're very closely related. But again, it's not to bash the series. I think the series has done a pretty good job of being relevant and maintaining its stamp on the first-person shooter genre. And it's not my favorite game, but it's a game that I acknowledge. This is the first time that I've actually purchased Call of Duty 2 times back to back. I've never bought it back to back. I've always skipped some years. The one before, last one I bought was Advanced Warfare, and before that was Modern Warfare 3. I didn't buy Ghost. I didn't buy Black Ops 1 or 2. This is the first time I'm actually buying them back to back. So this is coming from somebody that I skipped a year so I could try to be fresh. And I was talking to a guy who's never missed Call of Duty since, sheesh, might have been World at War. He hasn't missed one since then. So he has a deep, deep, deep connection to this franchise. I think it's time people stop letting the affection they have for the series cloud their judgment. I was a big SOCOM fan, and when SOCOM 4 came out, it sucked, and I acknowledged that it sucked. I didn't let my affection for the franchise affect my thoughts about this new entry in the franchise. If anything, it made me more suspicious and more angry when things weren't done properly. And I think that's the direction that most fans of Call of Duty should go into. If it's not what it's supposed to be, say something about it. And Black Ops 3 is a good game. It's a good game. So you can respond to this, leave a comment, subscribe. This is Greedy Omega for Greed on Life. Peace.